suspension if it's had an impact on that side. With it being aluminium, it's really difficult to see whether there's any bends or twists in it until you get it on an alignment rack. So let's get all of the wishbones off of this right-hand side and get them all replaced. I'm just hoping the shock absorber's okay. So that's a pretty expensive bit of kit, which is made by Olin, the same company which makes the suspension which goes on the SVJ. And just like most Italian cars, when you remove the wishbone, you find even more spaces and shims behind it all. These ones here, which sit behind the wishbone, are their way of adjusting the tracking on the car, and it's a good job we removed it all. You can see a bent tab here. Oh no!
What?
Oh no! The steering rack's bent.
Oh,
Look at that! Oh no! Is it really bent? Yes, it looks like a banana. £1,124. And it looks okay. We're unsure whether it was meant to be bent down like that, but this is all I've got. Look. Lock. Out. In. Yeah, that's bent. What if it's only got a short amount of lock?
It goes straight and left, that's all that matters.
Liam cracked on and getting the left side suspension on.
Time to get the door off, this door needs to come off because as you can see, it is damaged.
This door definitely isn't savable. It's aluminium, so we're just going to replace it.
Two.
Which means we've also got to find a door for sale. And with that off, it looks like that's all for day one. Today is Monday, and if we've got any chance of getting this car done by the end of the week, we need to get the seat belts out, because instead of buying new ones, we can get these reset. These are locked out because someone was probably sat in here when the airbags deployed, and that holds them back in the seat to stop them from getting an airbag to the jaw. So we got to get these seat belts out, which means seats out, panels out, both sides, and we can send these off, and hopefully they'll arrive back by the time we start building this back up. Let's get them out. The good news, there's only two belts.
It's not good, you can't drive a car like that, can you, man?
No.
The bad news is that they're pretty difficult to get to. First thing we've got to do is remove the seats. There's 4 bolts holding them in, and once I can lift it up a bit, I can unbolt the seat belt from the actual seat and remove that part. Then I'm going underneath the seat to disconnect the electrical connection, and after that I should be able to pull the seat out the car, and same on the other side.
And why the young lads are doing that, the older lad is going to take the steering rack out.
You're not that much older.
And my dad got on with removing the steering rack, which was bolted to the chassis of the car, whilst me and Liam started removing all of the trims which were covering up the seatbelt. We had to take the roof down again so we could access some bolts to take out the leather, and now we can see where the actual seatbelt mounts inside the car. There's 2 bolts holding that in, and just the electrical connectors to remove from it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Have you just broke that?
No, they're not broken.
Looks like it's broke.
No.
Is that broken?
He took yours out? I'll watch her. After I'd fixed the electrical connection, which apparently I broke, Liam decided he didn't want to touch the electrical connection on the other side and let my dad do it, and again, that one dropped to pieces as well. But luckily, they're both fixable. Then, the seatbelt can come out. And this is the explosive part that we're going to be resetting. All we've got to do, pass them over to the seatbelt lady, and she'll post them to the airbag team.
What's going on down here, Tony?
Right, we're taking out the column bolt, which is in there.
Can you see that? Yeah. No, well, that's coming out.
This will disconnect the steering column from the steering rack.
There it is.
That will allow my dad to pull away the steering rack and remove it from the car. Because that is definitely bent. Rear quarter, we're not going to start hacking at this just yet because we don't have the new one or second-hand one which I've ordered. So there's definitely some kind of suspension damage back here. So I'm going to take this off. Along with that, we need to see if there's any more damage under here. The rear bumper needs to come off. So me and Liam are going to start attacking the rear end. So far, we've not fixed anything. But that stage will come. Let's find out what's broken on this rear left suspension. First, we need to get the wheel off. arm is clearly bent, and also the rear towing arm is bent as well. Luckily, this car doesn't have any rear wheel steer, so these arms should be pretty cheap. And you can see on the right hand side, that's how it's supposed to look. I removed the arch lining to see if there was any more damage behind it, and unfortunately, it does look like some of the frame is bent, which holds the quarter on as well. Then I removed the other part of the arch lining, and that gave me access to the bolt that I needed to undo to finally remove that side skirt away from the car. And looking under this side of the car, it doesn't actually look like there's any hidden damage there, which is good. Next thing we need to do is remove the bumper, and to do that, I've got to undo the diffuser first. Undone the bolts, and Liam's pulled it out the way.
We didn't get to look at because this brake disc has also got a crack in it here. Look. Yeah, we're going to need a brake disc. Not good.
Not ideal. We know how expensive these carbon discs can be, and we also know how fragile they are. So it's definitely worth inspecting them just to make sure. Now that we've got the bumper off, we can start removing some of the engine cover. And we're slowly finding more and more quirks of this Ferrari. Like all the spacers and washers that Ferrari use when assembling it to make all the panels line up. With the bolts removed, we can pull off the rear panel, which revealed to us some damage to the frame at the back. But we're hoping that's all of it.
We think we are fully through all of the damage. I hope. One side suspension off eBay, second hand, £750 for the lot. Bargain. Other suspension, £1,050 with the shock absorber, which we don't need, but now we've got a shock absorber, which we don't need. Let's get fit in them. Finally, we can start actually fixing things. Starting off with the front right suspension. A nice simple bolt off, bolt on job. And same goes for the left side suspension, which I'm doing here. I definitely think this car's worth getting ice blasted afterwards, just to make it look like brand new, but we can get to that later. Now, all my dad needs to do is put the caliper on and the brake disc, which we should be able to reuse from the front right. Also, we thought.
Any damage?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
And unlucky for me, the front right brake disc is cracked as well. There's no getting away with that. So another brake disc is going to need to be ordered.
Steering racks arrived. But also, I've got to explain to you why this suspension isn't built up, because this little bracket that holds the brake pipe in position.
I'll be right back.
To get access to that area. I think it goes, I don't know. Right, so let's see if we can get this in then.
£1,200 later, and we have a second-hand steering rack. My dad's going to be the one to fit this because he was the one to remove it, so he should know how it fits in. Once he's got it in place, there's two bolts each side holding it to the chassis. He's got to tighten them up. Then the trap rod end can slide into the new wheel hub on the right hand side.
Yeah, he did!
And he can jump inside the car and connect the steering column to the steering rack. And put the pinch bolt in to hold it all together.
Oh, done! That's fully right. Centre. Fully left. One turn. Normally it goes more than one turn, doesn't it? So I bet the steering's really
Pointy.
One steering rack fitted. And the right side suspension is on as well. Good news.
Now it's the brake pipe. This one. It's a little bit perished.
Where's it perished?
Well, there, because it's not supposed to be that shape, and also it's pulled it down. It should look a bit more like the other one.
Yeah.
Super duper. Let's get it off.
Now, we should be able to save some money repairing this brake pipe as well. My dad's removed it from the car, and then he's going to be able to make a new one. And whilst he does that, I've got these door cards to deal with. You can see they're broken at the top where the airbags are blown out of them. So I've got to unbolt the door card and remove it so I can access the airbag to replace it. And then I'm hoping that I can get the door card repaired. and not have to buy a new one.
Yes, Liam. Yes. Oh my dear God.
There was loads of bolts holding this door card in place for no reason whatsoever. So whilst I got unbolting all of them, the dad started to make his new brake pipe. First off, he needs to find out how long it needs to be. So he's putting the old one next to it to figure out that length. Then he's using his cutting tool from about 1940 to cut the pipe to length.
Not 1940.
After that, he needs to slide his fittings onto the pipe. One side of this pipe is already burned out. He's just got to do the other side. He clamps the pipe into this tool, then uses this other tool, again from about 1940, to burr out the edge of the brake pipe. That way, you get the perfect brake fitting, which will fit onto the rubber brake hose that goes to the brake caliper. So we can say bye to this old one. Back at the door card, we're just about removed it. And we're going to be sending this away to the trimmers in hopes that they can repair it and retrim it.
All this is good, but your door is bad. So what are we going to do?
Well, ideally, we need to put this on a new door. And I think that's a surprise.
Oh, we've got a new door!
This was £200. But it does have a bit of damage. So, the guy was actually having his car valet parked, don't know where, can't remember where he said where, and the valet driver knocked his wing mirror and did a bit of damage to near where the wing mirror mounts on this door. So I don't know if you can see, look, there's a small little dent there. The valet driver did that, and he claimed through his insurance.
Not the valet.
Yes, because he's a Ferrari owner. That's what Ferrari owners do. Perfection owner. So I'm going to fix that when it goes to the body shop. Good news is though, it's Rosso Corsa red, so we don't need to paint the inside of the door. Bad news is we've got to strip the whole door out because the insurance job, because they won't just replace everything in the door, they'll just replace what's needed. So we've got a job now of changing all that onto all this. So whilst me and Liam got onto that, the dad started to slide in his new brake pipe that he made. Now this is not the correct way of bending brake pipes, but the dad's done it for years and it's worked. As long as you don't kink it should be fine. The top side's fitted, but the bottom side we're not sure where it needs to twist or turn, so we'll leave that for later. In the meantime, both door cards are removed because both of them need to go to the trimmers. And I've just about got the old door stripped apart. That door is fully stripped. And that door, don't think we'll move up just yet because it will have to be repaired and painted. But that is stripped for now. And the good news, loads of parts have arrived. Most of them being second-hand, which saved us a fair bit of money on this, and also allowed us to get the parts quicker, in hopes to still get this car done within 7 days. First thing I'm removing is this top arm of the rear suspension. 2 bolts holding to the chassis, 1 bolt holding it to the wheel hub. This thing is completely bent. So on goes the second-hand one, which wasn't too expensive. I'm going to do up to 2 bolts which hold it to the chassis, but leave out the nut bolt which holds it to the wheel hub, because my next job is the rear towing arm. This bolts directly to the chassis as well. 2 bolts hold that on, and then there's 1 nut and bolt which holds it to the wheel hub. This is an adjustable arm which winds in or outwards, so you can get the perfect wheel alignment on the rear wheels. Now I can fit the new one in place. Nut and bolt it onto the wheel hub, and then slide the 2 bolts in which hold it to the chassis. After that, I can bolt it all up. Next job, I've got to remove the brake disc, which means off comes the brake caliper. Then there's 2 bolts holding the brake disc to the wheel hub, but the handbrake's going to stop me from pulling the disc off. I need to get the handbrake off, the electronic handbrake off, but we need brake pressure to do so, and we've got both front calipers off, which is a bit hard to do, so let's see if it'll come off. The car's not letting me release the electronic handbrake, because it's not sensing that I'm actually pressing the brake because there's no brake pressure. But luckily there is a manual override. There's 1 motor
on the back, which pulls the handbrake caliper tight to activate it. And my dad can put an Allen key in there, twist it, which will loosen off the cable, which tightens the handbrake off.
This is actually quite a good way of doing it, because then when you go on the track and you get your disc boiling off, you can put your handbrake on still, because the shoes here just expand out onto there and are not going to break your disc or warp your disc, because your handbrake is pumping the disc is coming to the inside of it. Pretty clever, by Ferrari, but BMW also did it as well. Don't know who did it first.
And this disc is completely toast. Cracks in two places. But yeah, as you can see, the handbrake part of it is actually in the middle of the disc. To prevent any heat warping, I can slide on a second-hand disc, then the brake caliper again, and that should be the rear suspension, all complete and fixed.
Mark Armstrong and his team was at the HQ to sort out the new Ferrari that was bought. The structure on the passenger side front is all damaged. My job is to put it back so they can put the panels back on it. Let's see what we can do.
It's time. The myth. The man, the legend is here. Bob from the machine shop. He's going to start welding this on.
You have to figure out where it's going first.
I need to make the...
Yeah. Usually I measure off the opposite side, but the opposite side's all bent so it can't.
We're going to have to freestyle the whole thing, because at least we know this is in, but yeah, all this is just mounting the wing. So the wing and the headlights could be all cattywampus when we put them in, but there's so much movement and shims on the standard Ferrari stuff that we could actually make it better. So we'll just let Bob figure that out, and whilst Bob's doing that, we're going to start having a look at the rear quarter. Let's go.
This is going to be a super hard job without any measurement, but we've got no other option, so we're going to try it. But the first thing Bob's going to do is weld on that little brake bracket which holds the brake hose on, because once he does that, I'll be able to fit the rest of the suspension on that left-hand side, including the brake. Bob's using a TIG welder for all of this welding because it's aluminium, and it's a lot more specialist than doing the MIG welding, which I've done before. I'm hoping eventually I'll be able to learn how to TIG weld. But right now, Bob is the man for the job. This is really technical stuff. This part here is to hold the wing on. Bob's just going to tack it into place. Then we're going to measure from a fixed point on the left-hand side of the car to the other wing holder, and then across diagonally to make sure they both sit in the same spot.
They are the same. Whether that's right, we don't know. But I remember the
But
wing lining up still okay on that side.
We're taking reference of that left-hand side, but we aren't sure whether that's moved or not. But it's the only thing we can take as reference for now. As for this lower part, we've got no reference graph there because both sides are bent. So we're just going to go off looks there. And meanwhile, me and my dad are prepping the rear quarter.
For that structure, which wasn't needed, but we got it free with the quarter panel, just like you get the whole car free when you buy the engine of the Ferrari.
This quarter panel we managed to buy second hand, and we got it cheap because there's damage in it, but it's more repairable damage than the damage that's on the car at the minute. And now that we've prepped this panel ready, we've got to get the quarter panel which is on the car off. And to do that, I've got to drill out each individual spot weld and rivet which is holding this quarter panel on. And whilst I'm doing that, Bob's continuing to weld the frame at the front of the car. Once the spot weld's drilled out, I've got to get my chisel between the outer panel and the inner panel, whilst my dad is grinding off a few more of the welds which are holding the quarter panel on. We've got to be careful not to damage the panel underneath, because the new quarter panel is going to be mounting to it.
Oh, I enjoyed that bit.
And things are looking good at the front end. The welds are even looking better than Ferrari welds. But now Bob's got to do the same on the other side.
Ferrari! Behind there is a fuel evap system. So if it goes a little bit deeper, we'll go bang.
There was a lot of cutting and destruction going off at this minute, but this had to be done to get this car fixed. We can be a little rough with the existing quarter panel because it is damaged, which does help us remove it.
Side's all prepped now. So I can clamp all this in place, get my measurements right, So we measured that side off this side, so we can measure this side off that side now.
It's looking sweet, man. Time update. Last time we did time update. It is 22:23.
Nice.
So now, Bob gets on with welding on all the frame for the radiator on the right hand side, whilst me and my dad start taking off the remaining part of the quarter panel. The places where we're taking it off from are where there's either spot welds, rivets, or existing welds. So when we fit the new quarter panel back on, there'll be no extra welds in there and should look like OEM, if not better.
At the back as well, there's this bar. Now we managed to get this off eBay as a replacement bar, but we think this is all bent up here. And because the rear quarter panel actually mounts to this bar, which like sits along like that, we're thinking that it could knock the quarter panel out if that is not exactly straight. So all of this rear end has got to be stripped apart. This has got to be painted, and then it's actually tack welded on. These bits are actually welded on to the rail there. Apparently they use this, the company we bought this off, they use this to make copy ones. Now, they don't sell many, so they sold us the actual original one.
This bar at the rear holds quite a lot of stuff. 2 oil coolers, and even the handbrake cable. So my dad's gonna start removing all of this so we can get the old bar off. And as I mentioned, it's actually tack welded on to the rear chassis legs. So my dad's got to grind off those welds there so he can lift it out. So he's kept the brackets in place so we can slide the new one into the exact same place. And this old one was pretty bent up.
Shaking the canopy.
Was it now?
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Tony, it's 1:05 in the morning.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of energy.
We continued on and my dad started painting the new rear bar that's going to be fitted in a moment. Using a bit of heat to speed things up a bit because it was getting to the early hours of the morning and that bar was just about ready to be refitted. This time, not bent. He's going to slide it back into the original brackets, which are on the legs, and then start fitting everything that was originally on the bar back to the new bar. Job done there.
He filmed this in September.
Okay,
by
rear
the way.
bar is on, but not welded. We just need it just tacking round these brackets there, just to weld it on, because Ferrari, we've found out they like to bolt stuff and then weld it as well. Next step, this bracket, again, also bolted, but with the same time, they like to weld it on as well, hence why there's a hole there, so that's going to be welded. This bracket needs to go there. This thing's like a whole Lego piece, so yeah, that'll go on there, that'll be welded. But the main event, what I've been doing is this rear quarter and lining it up, getting it ready. So we've got a big moment now where I've got to put it in place, and then I've got to create a join here between the old panel and the new one going on. I've got to make sure this is perfect, else it's going to look well cattywampus. Time for the new rear quarter to go on. Prep the surface,
Yes,
there's no
Jesus.
messing up now.
New quarter.
Is what I've been doing.
I've got to slide this on and line it up with all the existing pieces that I've just cut off. As we mentioned, some of this rear quarter come with some structure underneath it, which I've kept on. And I've got to join it to the existing structure underneath the car. But so far, it's lining up pretty well. But I've got to clamp it down first to be sure. Quarter's now on, bolted up to the new frame bit at the back there. It is lining up pretty damn sweet. So I'm going to join it here on this bar right there, which is fine. There was an original Ferrari weld there, which we're going to replace with our own weld, which is going to be, I would say, better, but that would be in my opinion. But the main part here, which I'm worried about, is this area. So we've got the old panel and the new panel, and we've got to join them together without anyone knowing. Line the panel up, clamp it down, and then just literally be as careful as possible with this, run it down the new panel, the old panel, and we should have a perfect join between the two. Let you know there could be some mistakes here because it is 3:20 in the morning now. So this is the only place where there's going to be a weld where there wasn't before. But the idea is to hide it as good as possible. by lining the quarter panels up perfectly, and then once it is welded, the body shop will sand it all down and join it up like you wouldn't even know. Now that I've cut the existing panel, the new panel could go back into place and bolt down, and I'm hoping the gap between the two is as small as possible. I may have cut it a bit big.
Yeah, it'll take a bit longer, but it'll be alright.
Bob's still going at it, so we just need to make sure everyone goes to the machine shop.
3:45 in the morning.
Is it 3:45?
4:45 and we're going strong.
Yay! This isn't very DIY friendly.
No, not at all.
What this car was meant to be, if it's crashed, finished with, done. Like it ain't meant to. It's meant to fold apart when it crashes because it's all aluminium and dead soft. Fold apart, absorb the impact, get a new Ferrari.
Oh, you're
Not
not
meant to be
supposed to
fixed.
pick these up.
But hey, we're here fixing it. We're doing the
Look
impossible.
This bracket used to go here. Obviously it's perished, so we've had to make a new one. So I've grabbed some sheet material and folded it up in the vise. And that's going to go on like that. So I'll tack it on, weld it up, drill a hole, bolt it on, done.
Bob is even making new brackets at the front because we weren't able to get them in time from Ferrari. So we have to say a massive thank you to him and his team at the machine shop. If you guys did want to learn how to weld, then Bob's your guy. I've put a link in the description for the machine shop. But all the quarter panel is now prepped and is just ready, waiting for Bob to weld all the parts that actually need welding into place. And this is the early hours of the morning, and Bob stayed to get this done. What a legend. Now a lot of this quarter panel is welded, but most of the parts that you can see, like those little holes, are going to be for rivets, which we can do once the welding is complete. But right now he's doing the join between the old panel and the new panel. And whilst this might look obvious that there is a join at the minute, once it is all sanded down and there's a bit of body fillet in between, I'm sure you'll never know that the work's been done. And not forgetting the rear bar at the back, which Bob's tack welding now, and all of the other brackets which Ferrari decided to weld on as well. And that was an absolute shift of a day. And it wouldn't have been possible without Bob.
It's officially 7 a.m. Bob has smashed it. Fair play, mate. But now it's time to find out. Moment of truth. Are the panels going to fit? What do you think?
I reckon they'll fit, yeah. I'm
You got confident?
Yeah, I'm definitely confident. Yeah, easy.
Well, fingers crossed, because hopefully we can now get this car built up and finished for the end of this video. Thank you, Bob.
No problem.
Appreciate you as always. Let's keep going.
This could either go two ways. One way, amazing, we saved a lot of money and the car looks fantastic. The other way, we saved a lot of money, but we didn't save time. Inside here is a DMC body kit for the Ferrari 458, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know how it's going to fit. It's a Speciale kit, which includes bonnet, wings, bumper. I think that's about it. But it is carbon fibre, and they warned me that the bumpers may need modification because it's an old mould. I really hope this works because it's a massive kit and it's a huge part of the car. We haven't we don't know what it's going to be like inside.
Liam, for the viewers that don't know, what's the Speciale?
Special Ferrari.
So this standard 458 looks like this, but Ferrari made a lighter, more track-focused 458, which looked like this. And this body kit, which we're unboxing now, should hopefully help my 458 look like the Speciale. But we have had bad experiences with fiberglass panels before. Luckily, some of these panels are carbon fiber.
Whoa, yeah, that is nice.
And when DMC sent me the kit, they said we shouldn't have any problems with the carbon fiber panels, but the other panels may need modification.
First step, exposed carbon fibre wings. They do look proper race car. If a full car was like that, imagine how cool it would look.
Now we want to test fit all of these panels before we begin painting all of the new aluminium frame that Bob's been fitting over the past day. And it's going to be hard to know if it doesn't fit, whether the panel's the problem or we put the frame in the wrong place, because they're aftermarket panels.
First test.
Let's see how the door lines up to the wing.
That ain't that bad. It could do with coming in a bit, couldn't it? Just coming in. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So far, so good. Now, even if we bought standard Ferrari parts, it looks like they may need modification and a few shims and spaces to get them to fit right. Because when we remove the standard ones, Ferrari have put spaces in there anyway. So we have to take that in mind.
It's not perfect, but we think we could get that perfect once all the panels are painted. But that's like give us enough confidence to say, right, okay, this is pretty much in the right place. That bonnet can go and be used. The next thing is the bumper, which DMC did message me and say it may need modification, but if it needs loads of modifications, of course, we're not a body shop. We ain't even professionals. We somehow just winged it to having a place like this with loads of tools and stuff. So having to modify a fiberglass bumper, it's going to be a tricky one for us. So if it needs a lot of work, we might just put a standard one on. Let's see how the Speciale one fits.
Out comes the fiberglass bumper, which I have to say looks really good, but I'm pretty skeptical on how this is going to fit. Let's try and line it up with the wings that we've just fitted, but immediately I can see where the bolt holes are meant to line up with the front panel are slightly off. The holes line up, but to get the panel to sit flat onto the holes will be a whole different challenge. It's almost like the mould has shrunk a bit.
Oh, it would have looked lovely.
Oh, that would have looked really, really good. It would have looked good, apart from it doesn't fit. Like we could make that fit if we spent about 4 months on it.
I need to make another one now. Not another backpack, but another one like
We're gonna need a stock bumper, but I ain't offended because stock bumper does look classy, doesn't it?
So
But that looks proper aggressive, doesn't it?
With this.
It's a shame. Why do all fiberglass body kits never fit?
If it was plastic, you'd all day you'd do it. Happy with wing, happy with bonnet, not happy with bumper. We're gonna need a stock bumper. So all of this does need painting underneath. I'm not gonna paint that until we've got the bumper. I feel that's the right thing. But because Bob's done all the welding back here, we can actually start putting all this suspension back on and hopefully have 4 wheels going in a straight line. And that's a good start. Then we'll address the rear quarter situation after that. Let's go.
Okay, let's finish off this suspension. We found that the front right brake disc is broken, so I had to order another one, which I managed to get second-hand off eBay. My dad's fitted that into place, then the caliper could go back on, which we're reusing. Tighten that down, then put the brake hose back into the caliper. Job done there.
Old disc, well and truly finished. New disc, £900, second hand.
Another new carbon disc. Luckily, we've been able to get loads of second-hand parts for this car, so we've saved money where we could.
Gems
but
as
these discs
possible,
are pretty
'cause I'm trying
expensive
to upgrade my
regardless.
armor.
Back on goes the brake caliper. And then the brake hose in the back of the caliper.
Okay, both front suspension on. The wiring just needs some attention. We just need to repair the wiring for the brake wear sensor, which is this. This goes into the brake pads, and when the brake pads wear thin, breaks the circuit, puts a light on the dash, and you need to repair your brake pads or change them.
But that'll be all the suspension on all 4 wheels. Looking good.
Right, so the radiators, they slot in here, but we want to paint this before we put them in, and we don't want to paint it until we get the front bumper. So what we can do in the meantime is build up the radiator pack, and on this side it actually wasn't too bad apart from that hole there in the radiator.
But we do think this hole might be fixable in our own way. My dad's using a Skittle bag and some duct tape to block off one side of the radiator. Then we're going to see how badly it leaks.
Oh, it's coming out like a water feature!
So because this radiator is plastic, my dad thinks he might be able to fix it with plastic. He's using a soldering iron and a zip tie to melt into the hole where the water's leaking out of the radiator. This might work.
What do you think to the repair?
To be honest, it looks pretty close to the rest of it. Just looks like you've dropped a bit of Tiger Seal on it.
I think we can clean it up with a file.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if I like that.
do
It's
that?
memories.
Oh, little one.
A little
Memories,
one.
he says.
Almost. Just like a little pinhole round here, yeah. Right, bit more repair. My dad continued with the zip tie, melted it into the hole, before finally testing it again, where we think it works.
I think it's alright, but...
Okay, I think we're committed to this one being okay. That's good, saved a bit of dosh. Now, let's build up the left hand one, which was a bit more perished. One radiator pack ready to go in, but the other one, there's no fixing that. So I've got to dismantle this radiator pack, taking off the fan off the back and the aircon condenser off the front, and I've bought a second-hand condenser
working.
and a brand new radiator. Right now, I'm bolting the condenser to the new radiator, then I'm going to attempt to use the old fan, because I know it works, it's just a little twisted up. After that, the shrouding needs to bolt to it. But everything's looking good, and we should have 2 complete radiator packs now. But we can't quite fit them to the car just yet, because we need to test fit the new bumper. Here's our front bumper, right? I looked it on eBay, I thought it was exactly the same. Turns out, it is exactly the same, but different. Here's our front bumper for the old one, which come off it. This is made out of plastic. This one, made out of fiberglass, more rigid. This one is for a road car. This one is for the Challenge race car, and has slight differences. One of them being it was cheaper, £1,500, not bad. But you can see here, look, it's completely flat. And on here, we've got a cutout, and that's for the bonnet lock. Because the bonnet lock is on the road car, but on the race car, it has latches like the SVJ to remove it. So first thing we're gonna have to do before we do anything is cut out that so we can test fit this bumper. So
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
we're not sending it back
We're
as
gonna
soon as
make
we
a
do this.
drawer
So Liam's got the Dremel
and just
out,
have
and
it
he's gonna
bolt,
cut
have
out
that
the
on the back, and
original
only
bumper
have
to
it
use it as a stencil to cut
So
our
when
new bumper out.
Whenever it
Is
gets
it overlaying
up
onto
on
it?
it'll give
Then
me
he's gonna mark it
gems,
with a
it'll
pen
give me
so he
everything,
knows
and
where
it'll
to cut.
Just lock in. So these back
And then
parts
get the
over here.
Dremel out again.
And it holds 1,000
we
of
can
them,
cut
so I
the
can make a
hole for where
bunch
the
of
bonnet
perfect
lock
gems.
goes. Somehow we've ended up with another fiberglass bumper. But because it's a genuine Ferrari one, I've got more hope. So now that Liam's cut the bumper
Yes,
up,
Jesus.
we're going to slide it onto the car and see how it lines up with the aftermarket carbon wings. And so far, so good.
That's 4 levels of
Pretty close.
514.
It ain't bad, is it? It's not.
It's better than the
It's
other
not.
one.
It's not far off. It ain't far. I think we can make it work. It's a lot less work than the other one. There's grills to go in, like here and stuff, but I think we might be able to make it work. Here we go. 2 headlights.
Sharpness down, so
This one has a
30
broken
feet.
tab, but it's all I could find.
Whoa.
Wee. Oh, it's
It
got a
does
little
28 right
scrape
now,
on
but
it as
you can
well.
see where it says the
Probably
first
polish that
damage,
off.
that's the-
And the left side one is a new headlight. Headlights are never cheap to buy, but it's something we couldn't avoid with this Ferrari. We've just got to hope both of them work, because as we know, the newer the car, sometimes they need code into it. New headlights are in. Not going to put the bumper on for a very good reason, which you're going to see in a minute. We don't want any more bad news, which we'll explain in a minute. So we want to see if the headlights actually work, because these
32
were
times, baby.
not cheap. Let's get the new battery, which was £120, on the car and test these headlights. A new battery is a must. The old one was completely dead, and it wasn't the most expensive thing in the world.
We're on.
Oh! Yes! Sides? Yes! They work.
They look quite cool as
They
well.
do look good. That's good. Right. What's next? Bearing in mind now, we're on the 5th day. Well, technically we're on the 6th day. It's just clicked over onto the 6th day. We just clicked over onto the 6th day of working on this car, and it really doesn't look like we've got far. This quarter panel still needs to be all plug welded on. Literally, it's just tacked on for now, but it is on. It's got to be repaired. There's rivets has got to be put in and everything like that. It's not fully on just yet. This is where it's going to stay. It just needs to be properly secure. What I want to do now is, just because I don't want any more bad news, I'm going to hang that door. And we'll just see where the door lines up with that Corsa, because that could be really bad. Right. Please let this line up. We know all these hinges have been molested, so they have moved a lot. So, like, let's not jump to conclusions straight away.
It's very close.
But it's really far away from that wing. We then had to try and move the hinges and work out what's gone wrong with this fitment. Have we fitted the quarter panel wrong? Have we fitted the front end wrong? Or was it the door hinges which were just completely bent? It's hard to know. Oh my God, did we just waste 5 days? We tried everything to get this door in line. And eventually, we came to a conclusion. Okay, door's on, which is good, and it does open, and it does close. But I didn't follow my own rules. I didn't order door hinges whenever you have a damaged door, or a bonnet hinge when you have a damaged bonnet, because if you remember, this door was pushed so far back into the quarter we couldn't get it off, and it was also pushed so far in, and we think that these hinges are actually bent. We think they're bent, and because that's bent, we're fighting with it. At the minute, the quarter sits quite proud here. Yes, it's not fully on yet, but it sits quite proud away there, and then the door sits away there. So the door almost needs to go inwards like that. This is like the really, really tough part of like building the cars, is lining it all up. It's fairly easy to repair it. It's lining them all up which gets the hardest part and time consuming. This door needs to go like that. It's on maximum adjustment already. So we definitely think this hinge has been pushed in because we've pulled it all the way out, and then this one is all the way in. So it's definitely been whacked there, which is what happened in the accident. What I want to see now, for out of interest, is now we've moved this door to where we think the gap between the door and the quarter is fine. I want to see where the wing sits now, between the wing and the door. Right, that actually ain't bad. The door is in. Door is in, but that's what we thought. It backs up our theory, but the actual line ain't bad, is it? Whilst we're on the high note, it would be nice to see his car rolling. And the old wheels were absolutely bad, and I've got some new ones. I just really, really hope that they're going to fit. Let's get them out. Incoming the wheels! I got genuine Ferrari alloys, Speciale alloys, because I thought we was going to go for the old Speciale look. But I thought, worst case, if we're not, the wheels are still cool. We managed to get the wheels off eBay. We got the tyres from Wheelmania. Thank you to Wheelmania for the PS4s. They look sick. Let's get these on. If these wheels fit and the car can then be taken off the axle stands, it's safe to say we've made some progress. And so far, they're looking good. Let's take the car off the jacks. And there it is. The wheels are on. And the bad news is, we put the headlights in and then quickly realised that the headlight here, to line up to that hole there, it needs to go all the way over. It needs to go all the way over that way. So that must mean that this frame is too far that way. And because we had never had any measurements, it was literally pure guesswork. But again, it's not structural. It is just to mount the wings and the radiators. And because we're not confident where this actually is, without getting the readings off another Ferrari, or maybe Ferrari will give us it, probably not. We don't want to paint this bar. We don't want to paint any of this, because if we have to cut it, then we're going to have to repaint it again. And because we can't paint it, we don't want to put the radiator pack in place, because if we put the radiator pack in place, we have to take it back out to paint it. And the bumper isn't on, because we know everything's got to come over. The only good news is that at the back, the quarter panel seems all good. We've just got to tack it on with all the spot welds. This is all got to be fixed and painted at the body shop, which is no problem at all. And then we just need the bumper at the rear. We've progressed. It's on 4 wheels. The suspension is fixed. It's just down to the finishing touches. The seat belts haven't come back. The door cards haven't come back. We were trying to work on 5 days. It wasn't possible. There's no seats in it yet. Really, we're about halfway there, I think. But this car should be so sick when it's done. We have bought all the parts, and including the car, we should be able to figure out whether this car was worth the purchase or not. To the whiteboard.
To the whiteboard.
Pricing time on day 6. The 458 cost me £58,000, making it the cheapest one I could ever find. And if you've been tallying up the parts cost so far, you would know that it has cost £24,078 so far, which brings the total cost right now to £82,076. And the cheapest one on the internet right now is £126,000. It's a black one, not a red one. But today, we're gonna finish it for good and get it back on the road. Come on. At least, that's what we thought.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The whole car just said enough and just shut itself down.
Let's start by getting this front end on. Last time we worked on the car, we figured out that all of these panels that we put on, we had to do guesswork on how these actual frames lined up, because we don't have another 458 to measure off. Ferrari ain't gonna send us the measurements of it because they don't want people like us repairing them. So what we've got to do now, because we've got the wings, the bonnet and the bumper, is we put them on, align that to the rest of the car where we think it should go, and then we can re-weld on all of these panels and make sure that they're all in the right spot. Let's get moving. So now, the front end panels have all been primered, but before we commit to painting all of them, we need to make sure that they actually fit. And to eliminate that anything's bent that's on the car, the first thing I'm going to remove are the bonnet hinges and replace them with new ones, because there was damage to the old bonnet. Out with the old, and in with the new ones. But they are slightly different. Why do you reckon the studs are so long?
It's universal, you just cut it down to the size you need.
At this point, nothing is surprising with this Ferrari. The studs on the bonnet hinge are way too long, so I'm handing them over to Liam so he can make them look more like the originals.
How can you trust me in words?
I'm a very trustworthy person.
See on the blue heart or whatever. We're almost on purple heart.
And whilst he's doing that, I can start lining up the front wings with the doors, because I can still access the bonnet hinges even though the wings will be on. And even though this front wing is aftermarket, it does line up with the door pretty well, so I'm happy with that. And whilst I'm doing that, we've got Bob from the machine shop continuing his work with the rear quarter. This time, starting to get the dents out of it, because we got it a little bit cheaper because it was damaged. This wing's on. We're not going to reference this door because if you remember in the last video as well, the door was all over the shop, but we've got new hinges for the door as well. We've got to put them in. But for now, this doesn't look too bad, but if we're moving that side out, we're probably going to have to move this side in. Perfect way to see though is to fit
How
the
much? I want it. How
or
much?
the hood if you're American, but Liam has not finished painted his hinges yet.
Promise drawing. Matt took the GoPro.
Eventually, Liam got some paint on the hinges, and there was also a bracket of the headlight to fix. Again, we got this headlight cheaper because the bracket was broken, but it actually come with it. So my dad popped a bit of glue on it and stuck it back into place. And by that time, the hinges were dry.
Straight out the body shop look.
Wow.
Liam's body shop.
Wow.
Are you proud?
Thank you, Liam. I mention every time we do a front end damage car that it's
Son,
always a
shut
good
it down.
idea to change the bonnet hinges, because you'll be forever trying to line the bonnet up if the hinges are slightly bent. And whilst I've put them in, Bob's prepped the rear quarter, ready to put some spot welds into it. And of course, this rear quarter is aluminium, so it requires TIG welding. And this type of welding I've never done before. But Bob, on the other hand, is really experienced with it.
And if you want to learn how to do it, you can do at the machine shop, which Bob runs. The link's in the description for that.
Right, we're going to put on the bonnet now, because the bonnet is pretty, there's not loads of adjustment in it, but we're going to put that on, and then we should be able to move the wings to the bonnet. But let's just see where it sits with the new hinges on. It might be okay.
At the minute, to put the bonnet in, we're using some random nut and bolts just to hold it in place.
It's $16
Because if it
on
does line up,
AliExpress, so
we can
your
send
boy
it to the
might
body
buy
shop
it.
for paint afterwards. But let's see if these new hinges has made a difference with this aftermarket bonnet. But it still seems a little off.
Yours looks not that bad, to be fair.
Just high here.
Then
Which would say to me it needs to be lifted up, like, you know, like, it needs to go like that.
So the bonnet is still slightly out, but now we've got a stock 458 front bumper. We're going to slide that into place and see if it lines up with the wings. And then close the bonnet down to see how it fits there.
This has a grill that goes there.
Yeah. And it's not too far off. The bumper and the wings line up. It's just the bonnet. We couldn't get to work with the wings and the bumper. So it looks like we're going to be spending the next couple of hours on trying to line this bonnet up with the rest of the panels at the front. But no matter what we did, we couldn't get it lined up. Just to make sure there wasn't anything wrong with that bonnet, we took it off and put the old damaged one back in to see if that lined up.
Come to the conclusion. The stock bonnet lines up like, it's not fully on, but the stock bonnet isn't high in the places that bonnet is high. And look, you only have to look at this. If you come down here and look at it from here, if you go low, look at the distance between the floor and that there, and then the floor and that there. Like, it's fully twisted. The standard bonnet, we sort of bent back into place, but obviously this is gone. You can't do it. It's all kinked up and broken. So I'm going to have to order a standard bonnet. Right now, the car's booked in at the body shop, so we can't continue much with the front end. Our main concern is getting the quarter done. Liam's taking the PPF off the door on the right hand side because they're going to have to paint all into that side to match it all up. The rear quarter is nearly ready for paint, so Bob's welded on everywhere down here, all down here, but we just need to get this car ready for the body shop. And when we get the car
29,000.
back,
I
we
got
should be
2
able to reassemble
billion
it
to
all,
go
but we just need to make sure that this bonnet is, this rear quarter
But
is
there
on,
is an
ready to
infinity
go.
one,
Let's get it
if
to the body
I
shop.
remember correctly.
Conclusion, the aftermarket bonnet doesn't fit as well as the original bonnet. So I'm going to have to order an original one.
I should
and
have
just hope
this.
that my theory is correct.
Like,
All we're doing
automatically
now is just
fucking,
prepping the car for the body shop. So we're taking off
converts it
the
into
storage
blocks.
panel at the back for where the roof goes.
That'd been
just
better.
so Bob can access the rear quarter a bit more to put in a few more welds. And once he's done that, the car's ready to go to the body shop. Now we have managed to get the car running and driving, so my dad's going to drive it out. Then we've got to pop it in the trailer, and it's going to be at the body shop for about a week. Firstly, the guys are going to concentrate on painting the rear quarter and any panel that's actually attached to the car. That way they can get the car back to us as soon as possible. So they're doing the rear quarter first, some primer, a couple of layers of paint, and then the clear coat over the top. Once they're happy with that, the car can go back in the trailer and head back to our unit, where now we can start assembling it whilst the guys at the body shop paint the rest of the panels that we've left there.
The last thing to paint, hopefully, which is all of the exposed metal here, and just to have a look, we've got the example of how Ferrari painted it, and they forgot to paint the bottom, which is fine, so we can also forget to paint the bottom, and then they got just kind of like a bit of a splatter there. So we're kind of trying to go for the same technique. First we're going to use a little bit of etching primer, then we're going to go straight in with the red. Let's go.
Again, like the body shop, I'm applying the primer first onto the bare metal. But unlike the body shop, I'm using an aerosol can. But all of this framework, I think, was only painted just so it stops it corroding rather than
Stops it
looking
corroding.
good. So I don't think I could do any worse than a job than Ferrari. I hope. Once the primer's on, I'm going to go over it with the aerosol, which is colour matched to the body colour paint. A few layers of that, and it's complete.
Do you know what? That paint actually looks quite good.
It's not bad, is it?
No, that's alright.
Maybe I painted a bit more than Ferrari did on that side.
Yeah, look.
Ferrari must have run out of paint there, because I still had some left. Looks actually alright, and we've done a Ferrari job, like handmade, a bit of rattle canning. The door's been painted and repaired where the mirror was as well. The rear quarter has been painted and nicely blended in as well. All our repair is basically non-existent right now as well. We do have to paint inside the rear quarter to finish that off. All the repair all round here, non-existent. Panels are lining up good. It looks like a Carrera GT at the minute. We do need to put the roof hood thing back on as well. This side as well, because the wing has been painted, the guys have painted into this door as well, so this whole side's sort of been blended in. But the panels are still yet to come back, the wings, bonnet and bumper. But in the meantime, because we've now painted this front frame, we can start fitting in the radiators and bleed the system, which could be quite difficult because the radiators are at the front and where you fill the coolant is at the back, so it's prone to air locks. So let's get the radiator in and we're going to find out whether our fix on the radiator is actually going to work.
So when we first took off the existing radiator off the car, we noticed a little hole in the plastic, which is actually going to cause the radiator to leak. But a new radiator was at least a 2-week wait from Ferrari, and we couldn't find a second-hand one anywhere. So instead, my dad tried to fix it by melting plastic zip ties into the hole in the radiator, and it seems to be watertight. But I guess now we'll find out whether it actually works when it runs to temperature once we fit both the front radiators to the car, which is what me and Liam are doing now, which is quite tricky. There's a big plastic shroud after the radiator and one just before.
Right, radiators are sort of rested in at the minute. Hoses aren't on, but between the radiators where they're mounted, they have like a little rubber piece like that, and then another rubber piece like that, and it's obviously take out a bit of vibration. But this bit here is a bracket that Bob made. So now we know where the radiator goes and mounts up there. Can sort of just scratch a little hole with this bolt. And where that scratch is under there, we're going to drill a hole and put a riv nut in there, so this bolt can screw directly into it.
To get a bit more space, I've pulled a bolt out which holds the radiator up. Then I've got enough room to drill the hole.
Oh no, I scratched my paint.
I need to make sure the hole is big enough for my riv nut, and then I can slide my riv nut with the riv nut tool into the hole that I've just drilled and squash it into place. Once it's in, I can then screw the bolt into my fitting. And Liam's got to do exactly the same on the other side. Once we're happy with that, we can secure up both radiators, and in front of the left side radiator is an aircon condenser which we've got to slide in as well and connect the pipes which go to it. They bolt in place. Once those two are in and Liam's tightened them up, I can go back over to my side and connect the top and bottom radiator hose ready for the coolant to go in.
Right, because the radiators are at the front of the car and the cooling system and the engine is at the back of the car, there's a long way for the coolant to travel, which means there's a long way for air to be stuck in as well. And if we have an airlock, then the water cannot push the air, it's fighting against each other, the water isn't going to circulate, the coolant isn't going to cool down. So, we're going to suck all the air out of the system using this.
If you've not seen this device before, then I can only guess that you're not subscribed to the channel.
Mr.
And
Push!
now's a great time to hit the subscribe button, because this thing is a vacuum filler. It goes into the expansion tank
AKA
and pulls
Mr.
out all
Push.
the air out of the system.
That's going to blow air fast across there, creating suction out of there, getting rid of all the air.
This is now going to create negative pressure inside the cooling system, and we'll be able to tell here if we've got any leaks. You can see the hoses are completely collapsed at the front, and it's holding vacuum.
Just got to hope repair holds
Holding
up
vacuum.
to negative pressure, then it's got to hold up to positive pressure with heat. Let's see how we're doing.
Now that the cooling system is holding a good vacuum, I've got to start filling coolant into it. It's important that I got the line full of coolant before the vacuum filler sucks it into the cooling system, because we don't want any air in there. And once I've opened the tap, it's now going to suck all the coolant into the cooling system. And we're going to do that until there's no vacuum left in it. Then we can pull the filler off the expansion tank and top up the remaining part with a little watering can.
Let's start it, try and run the car to temperature, and we'll see and hope, one, we have no leaks, which we shouldn't have because it held vacuum, and two, whether our radiator fix holds out. Come on.
That shit sounds nice. The naturally aspirated V8.
We can't see the coolant temperature because it's saying that the roof hasn't completed its cycle, but for the roof to complete its cycle, we've got to put the roof on. So let's put the back half of the roof on, then it will know that it's on, and we should be able to see the coolant temperature. So let's do that.
This is the first time we've ever worked on a 458, so we're learning all the little quirks as we go along. Me and my dad are now putting the back part of the roof on, and we're hoping, once this is all on, we can complete the roof cycle, which means either opening it or closing it, and then I should be able to scroll through the dash to see the coolant temperature. That's the roof down, and I can scroll through the dash now.
Ah, there. Coolant temp, oil temp.
Yes, let's test it.
Right, we're at 80 degrees. Should get some fans coming on at about 90.
This bottom hose is getting warm.
And so far, no leaks.
Yeah, it looks dry to me.
Now it's starting to get to temperature though.
Getting up to 90 in a minute.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Rev it, rev it.
Everyone said that wouldn't work.
You were right then.
Yeah, it's all dripping down at the bottom.
It wouldn't be us.
No. Oh yeah, look at all that.
It seems like the heat completely melted the zip ties we put in.
The situation is, we can't get a radiator. It's a 2-week wait from Ferrari. So
That's cool. That's
we're
pretty
gonna
good.
have to, like, the repair worked to an extent, but I think we just need to go at it a tiny bit more, trying to get some more penetration on the plastic weld. And I think it'll hold out because it's just sweating. There it is. Look. It's just oh, look at that. Ready? Just lift that up. Pause out. Look at that. We have to let the pressure die down once it's cooled down, and it wouldn't be us if we didn't get coolant on the floor when putting coolant.
I want it. How much is it?
There it is.
$20.
I'm sure we
That's
can get
$8.
this fixed.
Right, see if we can fix this radiator.
Not meant for this purpose.
My dad's back at it with the zip ties. Trying to fill the hole and get some more penetration on the plastic. Something else.
Right, choice of two because they didn't have JB Weld. Epoxy putter for the toughest jobs on planet Earth, waterproof, plumbing applications, automotive applications, gap filling, household repairs, and withstands extreme temperatures. Or option two is epoxy crystal clear, also for the toughest jobs on planet Earth, withstands extreme temperatures but only up to 82 degrees.
It's got to be that one.
It's got to be that one.
So we're going to attack it with the putter. I wanted to be sure it was nice and dry before I applied it, so I emptied out all the coolant that was in the radiator. Then this putty, you open up and mix together, which activates it. Then I just plaster it all over the radiator where the hole is. And you're supposed to leave it to set for 24 hours.
Right, we'll see later on in the video if that's worked. For now, the wings should arrive so we can start putting the wings on. That stinks.
Here are the front wings, or fender if you're American. Before we fit them, we've got to drill out a few more holes where the emblem sits into, because the holes in these ones weren't big enough to fit it in. Then we can slide it into place.
So the badge, or the emblem, is nut and bolted, but I'm surprised that Ferrari didn't weld this on as well. I think the only reason they didn't weld it is maybe they couldn't get to it at the back. Or for the other stuff, they've nut and bolted and welded. They like to make sure. I think there's a nut and bolt guy and a welder guy, and they don't talk to each other. It's really interesting finding out how this Ferrari is built, and you can 100% tell it's hand built, which is pretty cool. But that's memories. Now that the emblem's on the wings, I can slide the wings onto the car and line them up with the doors. The body shop have moved the hinges on the passenger side door to make sure it lines up with the quarter. So all I've got to do is make sure the gap between the door and the wing is right, and it looks good on both sides now. Time for the new bonnet. This is a standard bonnet, and it cost me £3,000 brand new. But there's nothing I could do about it. The aftermarket bonnet just wasn't fitting right. I just hope now the stock one does fit, because we've committed to it now. The emblem's on the front, then I'm going to slide this washer pipe through the inside of the bonnet and then clip on the washer jets. Yes! And then slide them into the bonnet.
Oh, fuck. Insert. Wash. Go away. Go away. Yes! Yay!
Yeah. But this all could change when we put the bumper on.
Oh, hold on.
I think, well, how long's it been since we put this on?
About 6 hours.
6 hours, close enough to 24, isn't it? Should we give it a try, see if it leaks? Let's run it up. Here goes nothing. Let's run the coolant up to temperature and all eyes on our repair. This has to work.
9
Come on.
million. Damn.
We're at 90. How are we looking? So far, everything was looking good. Until... Oh no, is it coming
Oh,
up?
you
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, look.
It was so close.
It's coming out.
Just a little bit, innit? We're down to last resorts. We're using the rest of the epoxy. We're going on. We've got no other option. 2-week wait for a radiator or £5 fix with epoxy Gorilla Glue. I choose epoxy Gorilla Glue every single day. We got close. We don't give up. We're not quitters. Let's just cake it in it. Come on. I think I read somewhere one time that the definition of insane is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting a different result each time. Well, looks like we're insane. We've committed to putting more epoxy on that radiator and hoping for the best. This car has to be ready in a couple of days, and you'll see why towards the end of the video. But now, the exciting parts are happening. The front bumper is coming to meet the wings for the first time since they've been painted. And so far, so good. Looking really good there. Just that one. But that'll change when we close the bonnet. You can see it was just sitting a little too high. So we had to do what Ferrari had to do. Use spacers. These are going to sit underneath the bumper, which will raise it up, and then we can put the bolts back through it. If we did this on any other car, it would seem a bit of a bodge. But the fact that there was spacers on this car from factory doesn't make me feel bad about it. And that has almost done it.
Okay. Definitely made a difference.
It has made a difference. I reckon if we compromise a bit now and come a little bit down on the latch, we might be alright. I think the bonnet is still sitting a little high, so I've gone underneath it to pull down the latch to make the bonnet now sit flush with the front bumper, which looks good. Oh, what a car. It's really coming together. And now that we're happy with the alignment at the front, me and Liam are going to start assembling the tub and all the panels on the front end, including the window wipers and the tub seal. Whoa! Wet! And the good news is that the washers work. Final few bits on the front end now, and that will be the under trays. Luckily, these survived the accident, so we can reuse them. They slide underneath the bumper each side, and then there's loads of bolts which hold it into place.
Last
That's job done
one.
underneath there. Back down
And
again
it's
for the arch line.
271
I had to replace the part on the
million
left-hand side,
ENC.
but all the ones on the right-hand side were all good to go again. And with them installed, the front end is pretty much complete. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Headlights,
did it.
bonnet, bumper, wings
We
on, lined
did
up. We have got our fingers crossed in hope that that radiator holds out. We're going to give it 24 hours before we actually try it again. That is looking fresh, I think. Looking really clean. Yeah, I really
How
like
much
it.
do I have in
really
here?
like it. The body shop said it does need a mop up
9
and a
million.
polish because it's just
This
come
is gonna
fresh
bring it
out
up
of
at-
paint.
I think this
We're
is a
not too worried
billion
about
right
that
here.
at the minute. For now, we're going to carry on building up the rear end of the car, which I think bumper on first. But before the
What is it?
bumper, we do have an
Really?
exhaust.
I got an Epic, and,
Let me
and
show
it's
you.
only efficiency 3. You kidding me? Stupid.
Here is a full Valvetronic system, equal length headers, front pipe, and then the back box. Now, where this car's going tomorrow requires that we need to stay under a certain sound decibel. This car will sound amazing with this
Going on track.
but for tomorrow we can't be too loud. So I think it's going to be a better idea if we just put on the rear section now, which will just give it that little bit of tone, and then the rest possibly we put on later if everyone subscribes to the channel. First off, back box. Okay, so first things first, let's get the original.
It is a
back box
billion.
of the
Holy
exhaust
shit.
system. There's 2 clamps each side. One of them snaps, but the other one come off quite easily. After that, there's loads of exhaust hangers which hold the exhaust to the chassis of the car. We've got to undo every single one which connects the back box to the car. After that, we're going to need to undo this bracket here just to give us enough room to wiggle the exhaust out. Final few hangers now which I'm undoing. Then there's these hoses which connect to the valve. They've got to be unplugged, and then I'm actually going to disconnect the pipe which connects the 2 back boxes together, which took a bit of persuading. Once that's out, it'll be a lot easier to remove the back boxes, one on each side. Oh, yeah. And you can see the difference in size between the stock one and the Valvetronic one. Old back box off, so now we've got standard exhaust headers, catalytic converters straight out. The old back box is massive compared to that. Then you have the standard valve, so the valve will open or close, and I guess there's some kind of redirection inside the back box. So the exhaust gases always take the fastest route. Engine gets vacuum, it'll probably open the valve to get louder. On the Valvetronic system, I can plug it into an electronic one, so I can do it with a button, but I think I'm just going to stick with the stock one because it's still got the vacuum thing that I can plug the vacuum line onto, and it should still work the same as standard. So once you start revving it and it builds up a vacuum, that will open, and then the exhaust gases go down here into the silencer and out through the back. But when this is open like that, this will go down here and straight out the back. So that's going to sound pretty cool, but we need to do the obligatory start up without the back box to see what it sounds like.
Sounds nice.
It's not got like the tone, has it? But it's got like the bang. It sounds like deeper now. Yeah, it's not as loud as I thought it was going to be. I think mainly all the sound it comes from, the actual sound is coming from the headers, but then the tone is coming from the back box. So let's put this back box on and see if we get like the actual tone. But I don't think it's going to be any louder than that. If anything, it's going to be quieter, which could be okay for us. This is very unlike me. Normally, we go for a crazy loud exhaust. The issue is, if I did put the headers on and those front pipes, we would have a crazy loud exhaust, but we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing tomorrow with the car.
So for now, on goes the Valvetronic Backbox. It'll be interesting to see what difference this makes in sound. This fits in the exact same way as the OEM one does.
So, two vacuum lines. Here, these are solenoids, there and there. And the bottom two hoses coming out of there are going down here, down here, down here, to this tank, which holds vacuum from the engine. So all the time, this is pulling vacuum when the car's running. So it's sucking. But these solenoids won't let the vacuum pass until they open up, and then that is then what sucks the valves to an open position. We can do that with our new vacuum lines because these hoses here won't reach actuator.
So we've got to replace these standard vacuum lines which lead from the solenoids to the valves.
Oh.
But once we removed them,
big, small,
we realised one side was small and the other side was big. So we was going to have to make a modification for them to work. Once they were both removed, my dad found some fuel pipe which fitted onto the solenoids, and then the pipe we got with the Valvetronic exhaust was going to pop a little bit of glue onto it and slide it into the fuel pipe. Again, this is just negative pressure which is running through these, so it shouldn't burst off the vacuum line. I've now got to cut the line down to size on one side and then slide in another vacuum line into the other side and cut that down to size. Then I can route the hose onto the valve of the exhaust on one side and on the valve of the exhaust on the other side. Now that they're on, we can tighten all the hangers down and tighten up all the exhaust clamps, connecting it to the rest of the standard exhaust. Valvetronic Backbox fitted.
Exhaust tight. Let's give it a demo. And the thing, I've actually gone sensible like a Ferrari owner right now, because it's just going to give it a bit of noise. It's actually completely legal system with the original valves. See what this sounds like, because I'm a classy guy.
Beg to differ.
And action!
That's a good sound, that is.
Yeah, it's like quite a nice sound, that, isn't it?
What do you think?
It's not a lot of difference from before. It's a bit more raspier.
It's quite nice. It's not too loud. I can still have a conversation behind the car, unlike the SVJ where it's just game over. Pretty good though. Let's start assembling the rear end.
So with the exhaust on, we can now start fitting the rest of the body panels. First off, is this panel which sits just behind the engine, which has a brake light in it. Pop all the bolts in for that.
This is how it come out. 4 washers underneath.
And Ferrari used 4 washers to space out the bottom of the panel to make sure it aligned with the bumper. So I'm just going to put in the same 4 washers that come out on each side.
Now we find out whether it's like that or like that. We did put the same amount of spacers in as usual, but we have put this bar in, and that's what that sits on. So, and this bar, there was no really like proper place to put it. So, if the gap is a bit bigger at the top of the bumper, then we've got to take out a spacer to lower it down. Same on that side. So that's why the spacers are in. This will sit flat nicely against the bumper.
And here is the new bumper, which I managed to find on eBay. And as a bonus, it's got little carbon bits in it, which I think are optional extras. We've transferred over everything off our bumper, which was good, like the camera and the parking sensors.
That was pretty good.
That does look quite good, doesn't it?
Got it painted, and then we could fit it to the car. And so far, it's lining up pretty well. All we've got to do now is bolt it to the car, clip in the electrical connectors to the parking sensors and the rear camera, and then we can fit the rear lights. The rear lights slide in on each side, and then there's 3 nuts on the back of them which you can get to through the rear arch. Not forgetting to plug them in afterwards. It's really starting to look good now.
Yeah.
Once the rear bumper's on, I can now do the final fittings in the engine bay, which is all the engine covers on the left side and the right hand side. which really smartens up that engine bay. And finally, the car can go back in the air because of course we need to fit the rear diffuser. Luckily, this was undamaged in the accident, so we can slide it into place and put in the original screws, and it's almost like it never happened. One diffuser and bumper fitted to the car. Finally, the arch lining. All of the arch lining on the rear we were able to use again. None of it was damaged.
Okay, can't put this front arch lining in because there's a nut and bolt here which I need to access to put the side skirt on. I can't put the side skirt on because the ramp is really close. So what we're going to have to do is pop it on its wheels, lower it down, and then we can move it back. But whilst it's back, we should be able to build the door up and the interior whilst I put the arch lining in and the side skirt. Sounds like a plan. Is the plan. Let's get the wheels on, roll it back.
So let's pop on the wheels that we bought in the last video, and then we'll be able to roll the car forward to work on the interior. And once I see this car on the floor, it was getting me excited to see the final product. But we're not quite there yet.
Freshly repaired door card. Is that not amazing?
Now if you remember, when we picked the car up, only 2 airbags were deployed, and they were in the door cards, both left and right hand side. So we removed the door card and sent it off to Auto Trim to be repaired. Then all we had to do is buy 2 new airbags for the driver's side and the passenger side. Once we've got the airbags, we can then refit them into the door cards each side, and they're just about ready to be refitted onto the door. Whilst my dad's doing that, I bought a wing mirror glass, and I had to buy this one new. The 2 electrical connectors which clip onto the back of the mirror are for the heat, and then it just pushes into place. Once I've done that, I can jack up the left hand side of the car, remove both wheels, and it's time to fit the side skirt.
One freshly painted skirt of the side, or if you're from America, they call these rockers.
Once I've fitted the plastic bracket which it slots into, I can then push the side skirt in place, and there's a bunch of bolts underneath it and a few on top. Then this carbon Ferrari kick panel just sticks over the top of the bolts. I can now finally put in the nut and bolt which connects the side skirt to the rear quarter, and once that's in, I can now fit the arch lining at the back. Moving on to the seat belts. These have come back from the airbag team after the explosive in them had been replaced, because when the airbags go, the seat belts will deploy as well, locking them out to hold the passenger and driver into the seats. But now that they've been reset, I can refit them back into the car, and once I've refitted them, I can start reinstalling all the leather trim which covers over it. Job done here. Then finally, I can put a door seal in and the kick panel on the right hand side.
Right, this side of the trim is all in. The car does need a bit of a clean out. We're getting there. Seatbelt is in. Seatbelt attaches to the seat, which we're going to put in. Still don't know whether this car drives without any faults. It's going to need a 4-wheel alignment. Boom! Yes! Question is, has the airbag light gone off? And the answer is no.
Even though that we've reinstalled both airbags each side and refitted the seats and the seat belts, we still have that airbag light on. So I was going to plug in the code reader just to see if we could cancel it off. But once we read the codes, there were still 11 faults in the airbag system.
Front driver airbag stage 1, front driver side pre-tensioner, crash data on front driver side airbag.
All of the faults in the airbag system were still there, and you can see that the ECU memory was locked. So it might be the case that we have to remove the airbag ECU, which will be somewhere bolted to.
Hold up.
Huh?
Damn, why you keep lagging every time I call you?
Is it to my phone? I'm not.
Still your phone. I see.
Yeah, I'm sitting on God. No.
Bro, I'm trying to get this fucking either the 350Z or this fucking where is it? Where'd it go? I lost it. This 2010 Honda Nissan. This motherfucker he
Nice.
removed it. He removed it from listing, so it's not even there. I'm gonna see if text him. Did you sell the car? It says
Oh,
either
they
not
had juggernauts
available.
on.
It said listed as pending. It says right he listed it as available, so it didn't go through. And he removed it from marketplace. So is it available or is it not available?
I know. There's gonna be fucking juggernauts in this damn app.
Yeah, though. Dude, I can't believe it's already 5 fucking o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
Lower control arm, left bar link. Ooh, bad. I don't let, bro. I went on local, bitch. I'm not driving 150 plus miles to get the car. Fuck that.
Oh, my teammate got the juggernaut.
Nice. In 2007, Infiniti G35X. What?
Fucking gay ass motherfucker with a fully automatic shotgun.
That part.
Yeah, let's see the shotgun kill the fucking juggernaut, motherfucker. I don't know, at least I can go down and get my loadout again. Maybe. Fuck you with your gay ass shotgun, kid. Teammate needs to fucking destroy the shit out of that kid. Kid that got that fucking gay ass shotgun, kill him.
Not that I know that cologne. I have that exact cologne that is in his cup holder. He's been with the company for like 5 years and he's selling his award.
The gay-ass fucking kid with the shotgun. I lit his ass up. He should have died.
Don't know.
Oh, my team's out of it. We only had 2 people alive. And he gets killed from behind with the gay-ass shotgun. Their whole fucking team's running that shotgun.
Or
Get out of here with their gay-ass fucking shotgun. They're using the gay-ass shotgun from fucking Black Ops 6 or something like that.
might be Black Ops 7 too.
I don't know, it kind of looks like an AR shotgun. I don't know what fucking shotgun it was, but it was a shotgun.
It was probably, if you said it was from that, BL6 or 7.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Black Ops 7.
You sure? Because that one shotgun I used, that one's rapid fire. It's the AKITA. Then from Black Ops 6, if you want to go to Black
No,
Ops
it's
6.
from Modern Warfare 2. Oh no, it's right here. Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3. Riveteer?
Oh, yeah.
Fully auto.
It's not really strong, so it's just how many times you can consistently hit your shots. That's all that matters.
Oh, if I had the Juggernaut, I'd be chasing that motherfucker down. That dude didn't want to know what to do.
This girl wants to buy my car. Have my car listed for 2,000. She wants to buy it for 12. I said, no, I need at least 15. I haven't heard anything.
Damn.
That pot. That whole pot. This guy wants... I said, what's the lowest you can go on the Volkswagen GTI 2.0 hatchback? He said 35, and it's listed for 35.
Jeez.
And this guy has it listed for 32. He wants it for 3.
So he only brought it down like $200.
Basically.
Yeah, I ain't got really much longer to play on here because I got my arms set for like 6 because I got to be to work tomorrow by 6.
I thought you said you don't work today or tomorrow.
No, that was today. I didn't work today.
Oh, that's good. I don't work tomorrow.
And then my next day off is Monday.
Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon.
I don't know that number. I'm not answering it.
At this point, I'm like trying to get him to pull it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
And talk, so at least makes a good dent. Because if he wants 3, that'll bring it to at least like 2, around 2.
All stations, this is Shadow
Okay, I at least got like 600 XP right there.
Oh, you got 6 3 game.
Yeah. I like shot 5 people, killed them. Then I did a finisher move on a person that was standing still. Yep. I still got the weapon.
Yeah, watch us die.
Resurgence.
Don't jinx it.
Stay alive to keep the squad
I'm
in
not
the
jinxing
fight.
shit. I'm just saying.
Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Right here. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the text message he did. He said, I'm sorry, my friend, but 3,000 is really the lowest I can go. It's a good price. Condition of the car, maintenance history of
Time
the
for
car.
vengeance. You're redeploying.
Oh.
Is the dude down in the grotto?
No, he was up top the last time. He took all the money and dipped. He was a Jason skin. There's no one really. Oh, never mind.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Why is he not picking up on the heart rate monitor? He's in the house. So be careful.
Yeah, there's a floating helicopter on the road. That's a fucking Jason skin.
There's another guy in here. Dude, another guy behind us. Behind. He's coming.
I gotta take the helicopter for all that. We gotta take the helicopter for all that.
He's right there. Oh my
God damn.
Oh, I ran out of ammo. That's why I ran out of ammo. Push on them. Them nigga broke, son. Them nigga broke, son. No.
Gas is inbound.
Teammate killed. No way.
Wow, dude right there. Hello, too.
Down to you, soldier. Stay sharp.
I didn't get no good weapons either way, so I didn't get 2 shits.
You don't see the other side of the wall?
Reloading mag.
That's stupid. Look, I turned the
Keep your
corner.
head up and return to base to debrief.
Oh, so yeah, you're gonna tell me that bullet's just gonna magically go around the corner.
Yep.
It's fucking stupid.
Then I got my eye appointment that I have to go to Tuesday. If they say I need new glasses, I told them I want to get the meta.
Meta glass.
Yep. If I'm sitting and talking to someone or whatever, I want to listen to music, I can listen to music and talk to the person at the same time.
You're not getting for a 2013 Subaru with a blown engine. You're not getting 3 grand. I know that for certain. You're not getting 3 grand. No one's buying that for 3.
No, probably maybe $1 grand.
That part, because you're gonna put like 3 grand into it to get the engine back up and running.
Shit, if it was me, I would have just scrapped the fucking car.
That part.
Might not get much out of it, but hey, you get something out of it. Oh, bullshit. Huh? I watched that dude die as my body fell off the building. Why is there like 4 or 5 fucking people on that building?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Too bad those kills don't count on for them in the actual game. Oh, I love this one. This is like the main map I like. I don't like any other maps. Give me nothing but just a fucking sniper. What fun is that? Up on top.
I only got a pistol, dog. I'm trying to
Not to do with the fucking sniper.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
put that on just for safe precaution. Oh, hello. They made it where you can now actually see them. That's fucking dumb.
Wow.
I don't know why you
If I could have landed somewhere and got a fucking decent gun, I would have been fine.
At least we get to play Rebirth. I know they Rebirth one. That's all good.
Yeah. So next prestige reward will be get unlocked when reaching level 225.
We're almost there. One level.
What is it for 225? 300, I get that. Oh, 225, it just gives me a fucking level color change. It's gonna put it to red instead of brown. versus 7 people is just one clip. It's like if they all, I seen there's a crowd there. I heard up and caught my parachute and just started fucking shooting.
All stations, we are ready to go. Stand by for deployment.
Everybody's laying in there again. Holy shit.
Incoming.
That part. I'll go freak that. I'll go put that crazy that baby boner. Bugging. Bro, I can't wait. His album is. I'm so ready for it.
Resurgence.
So fucking ready.
Survive to redeploy fallen teammates.
Wanna look at turbine
Kill to
instead?
bring them back faster.
Yeah. Because there's gonna be a shit ton of people that are gonna fucking probably go to control center. Fuck the purple shotgun. I don't care for the purple shotgun. Take that gun though. Take that sniper.
Hey, we almost have 10 grand.
Yeah, just about another 400 something to go.
We have it.
Precision airstrike available.
God, I love the turbine sometimes. The amount of XP you get. I opened like 5 chests and back to back, and I got 700. Well, I opened 700. It's 100 per one.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Just be that type person, just sit right here, someone comes up. Oh.
Someone's coming. I saw their name popped up when they were talking. No, to really get them, watch this.
Huh.
Watch this, ready? Look, you're looking at the buy station? There.
LDVR salvo ready for launch.
Then we'll do one of these, be safe.
Shot out. TOS 5 seconds.
Precision airstrike standing by.
You gotta be a little I got one,
It's in it.
I think.
Stay right here.
Your squad's in the safe zone.
Fire ineffective. Check target course.
Gas is closing in.
Tyler, you need to plate up. You only have one of your almost one of your things.
Oh, I can use that.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound. Precision airstrike ready for task.
I love how I have like 2 precision airstrikes.
John Smith.
Jesus.
Oh. Here, watch my body, okay?
Just break that window.
Yup. The guy right there. I marked him. He's there.
Meh. Hey, if you come through that door.
No one's really around us. He's just sitting right there. Oh, he's getting his loadout.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Or, I don't know, you should do.
Uh-huh.
I'm really watching him. I'm watching him right now. I'm gonna park the door. I wonder. It still says he's there. Let's see for how long.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound.
Yeah, he's still out there.
Behind.
Fuck you, Chucky.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this dude hit his old dog too.
Whoa, where?
Up on the row.
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
I knocked the one.
Napalm strike standing
He's still on
by.
the roof?
Probably.
Target. Incendiary is released.
Got a helicopter.
Inform delivered. Gas turn up.
Dude, I even sniped the shit out of his teammate. Of course.
Hi, Chucky. Bye, Chucky.
Enemy precision airstrike.
Just got your loot and you lost it already.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Someone might die. He's back there.
Oh. He jumped.
Lit. I saw.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
I had my sniper locked on him.
Moving.
Probably in the water.
So now, bitch.
Jesus fuck. No matter where I go, it's another person. Holy fuck. Thank God I'm fucking great.
How are you still hitting me? Because I'm getting fucking hit from behind. I already got that, so I can't pick that up.
There's a guy over there. He was on the roof, but he jumped down. I saw.
Someone got a fucking counter UAV up.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
So I can't fucking see anything on my minimap.
Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV overhead.
I can't see shit over that way. Oh yeah, it's over in the area that he's in too.
This is ghetto.
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Oh, he's over by a turbine. I seen someone running over there.
UAV in the area.
Yep, right there. He's by buy station and one's in the back.
Enemy airstrike in the area. Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. Four remaining. Fire sales over.
He's by the buy
Adjusting
station.
prices.
Yeah, I know. He shot at me.
I'm Mire, aquí uno.
Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
In the doorway.
Strike
Cracked him.
rates have been restocked. Load up.
He has that shield where if he hits, it'll go down. Third party from back. On the roof of prison. Careful.
Oh. Oh my god. Fuck that shit.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Think I'm a runner. See the track star.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it. Enemy
Fuck you,
UAV is
bitch.
online.
Yeah. There's a dude up here
Hey,
too.
back. Behind me.
Él ahí está muerto. Está muerto.
How? I fucking lit his ass up. Oh, he had to have VST. Huh. Yeah.
I look to the top right. I have 57,000. Like 5,000 something.
Damn.
I don't know what to do.
Huh.
Might as well look at my tax that I can potentially buy.
Yeah.
War leader. In-game leader. It only has one gun, but it comes with an hour and it comes with 5 battle pass tokens. I'm sorry. Oh no, that's just the season. 2 battle pass tokens. I'm sorry. Oh my god, wait, they brought the paintball gun into BO7. But it's not the SMG, it's the sniper.
Nice.
It's a sniper 300. Wait, hold on, let me see this one. Let me see that. Hold on, let me see all that. I love it. That is actually pretty cool. LOL. Rosie? Just for you. Let's see this. Holy shit, that guy just exploded his head. I know what pack I'm gonna get it. Before I make the decision, let me look at this. Okay, I know what pack I'm getting. Potentially. Ooh! Ooh! Jesus. Oh, this has a crossbow. This man getting beat with a skull. And there's this one. You know what? We'll try this again. Alright, Adam.
Uh-huh.
I did an impulsive buy.
Oh, I want the Prestige Master for this one.
Guess what level my sniper is?
Like 30, 40?
45.
Damn.
Yup.
I tell you what, this MK35 ISR, getting a Prestige Max, the camo's called Glitch.
Which one?
The MK35 ISR.
Is it an SMG or assault rifle?
I think it's a assault rifle, I think.
And which one?
Yeah, it's assault rifle. It's the fourth gun down on the assault rifles. That MK35.
Let me go look at this. Prestige Master camo.
It's Glitch.
Oh, and I have to do it with a different gun. Hold on, because it makes it look stupid on mine. Universal, nope. Weapon Prestige.
That gun looks sick.
I don't know.
I like it.
Good. As long as you like it, I don't give a fuck about that shit. At level 100, I unlocked the blue camo for it. Then the rose. Who texted me? The vivid wave.
I need to get my Kogat 7 up to level 250.
My little sister wants me to buy her food.
Nah, she gets it.
Okay, it's available, but he said no, I'm waiting on someone. He says that he's 5 minutes away. I don't know if he's going to keep the car.
That's my R2, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'll just set that to a whole different time.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dude, this gun looks fucking sick with this camo. actually excited to use it. I've never been so excited to use the gun until today.
I just set my alarm for 7. Give me an extra hour.
LOL.
Oh, that still give me like 9 hours of sleep.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Okay, this guy knows what he was doing. You know Naruto the anime, right? I'm hoping you do.
Yeah.
So it tells you about oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Oh my god, wait, I'm blanking on his name.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Itachi. It gives the backstory of Itachi. And on this guy's quiz, English quiz, it says, what's the meaning of sacrifice? He drew his Sasuke's brother, Itachi, murdering the mom and dad. To protect his clan because he was the only one. Like, it was his whole backstory was fucking crazy. I loved it. And this man drew him, not murdering the parents, about to.
Damn.
Your team leader. Set a drop point to your squad soldier.
See how many people actually land here?
Like 3, 5, 10.
Oh no. Not the close, not the close.
Fuck you, dude. I didn't even get to land to get a gun.
Hi. Fuck. Hi.
That was a quick game.
Yeah. I ran right into him, so there was no escaping that. I was like, and I jump over the place, and I just see him just.
God damn. Why is it every time we could be far away from the area and would go to land there and it would have like 6 or 7 different people in there with us? I had a 562 kill elimination / death ratio.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up. Stand by.
How the fuck did you not die, dude? I literally shot all your armor out and then shot your health and somehow you still managed to kill me.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Yeah, you take a step away from your mic, you go quiet.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, I hear you're like all out and.
I literally just kicked my chair back like this. And just started fucking going back.
Yeah, you went from like real loud, then you started going quieter and quieter, and I didn't even hear the last little bit of shit you said.
Let's go to
quarters.
I mean, this is her.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Fuck you. I'm inside, can't do nothing to me.
Wow, you're gonna be that petty? That's how you die.
Get out of here, kid.
I literally saw him and I just jumped off to go away from him. This man chased
Go
me.
get after it.
I'm like, wow, the pain is wild.
There's one right here.
This dude, oh, legendary chest. This dude comes up behind me and he tries throwing something at me. I turn around and fucking destroy him.
Shit, 2 people on me.
It's one. There's one person on you.
I'm a juker, dog. Oh my god, I run from one person. Jesus, fuck. I run from one person to another. Everyone go fuck your mother. No, there's someone down there. Be careful. Nice. Dog, I can't get a fucking weapon. Every time I try to go somewhere to get like loot up, I can't.
Evade and survive.
Don't care.
Right here, right here.
Wow. I hate those fucking little turret things.
This is ghetto. It's getting so ghetto, bro. I couldn't even pick up a fucking weapon. All I had that round was an AR for 2 seconds, not even a pistol for majority of my fucking life.
I found out where to, you know how you could go up into control center and you find a random gun laying on a counter?
That's what I did. I went to, well, yeah, the control center. I got the sniper and I only had it for like 2 seconds.
Well, I went down underneath after I killed that dude. I ran down and there's a fucking LMG sitting there with camo and everything. Still didn't do me well. I fucking died real quick.
It did you way better. You stayed alive longer than I did. The pettiness of that one guy was fucking crazy.
I copied this one dude's fucking weapon build. It's his VST fucking weapon build.
You're unfired. I need you. Hello. Oh, I can't talk.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Dog, I almost left the match, low-key. I almost left it. I thought I was playing by myself.
Why did this dude have to slide all the way over to me just to kill me?
People.
He got that gay ass one SMG, the Vogue or whatever.
One had the Red 45 and killed me. Let's see who got the gun. Do I do or you? I do.
Whoa, you finally got the gun for once.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Daddy got the gun.
Now watch, we don't. I'm like splat on the ground on everybody.
Got it.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. How do you sit here and kill me so fast with a fucking pistol when I sit here and fucking lit your ass up?
Less than 25 still standing. We lost that. We'll get a W next time.
I told you, you probably fucking jinxed it. First time you get a pistol, you die instantly. There, now my level is just showing up parade.
Oh, so cool. Suck my dick.
I need 47,800 or 47,020 XP. And I'll be all in 226.
I hope this guy doesn't buy the car. Alright, God, give me something great. Don't let this man buy the car. I forgot how much this guy wants the car for. Okay, he wants 2,000. I need an extra 5. I need an extra 1,000.
Enemies dropping into the
Transferring
AR.
the title and all that shit.
Use this time for some target practice. The real
I just
thing
want a car
coming
with turbo,
soon.
honestly. That's the only thing. That's the only fucking reason.
I'm lying down here just to kill one person.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Let's see how much turbo kit is from the car. But I have to take everything apart. Let's see. Turbo kit for 2008 Honda.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
2-door to 2.4 liter aspirated engine.
I tell you what, if it gets to the point where I eventually get my own place, I'm making sure that place has a fucking dishwasher.
Adam, Loki Hikey. It's only $487.
For what?
The GT35 82 turbo kit for a 2.5 or 6.0 liter engine. It's for my Honda. They brung it up. They said it'll fit.
Where are you going?
Colorado. Yeah, $4 on my back.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Got your bitch ass. Got your ass. You thought. Back shots. Take them.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
I'll get rid of that shotgun. I don't need that shotgun now.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
What I'm gonna do is this. Man typed in the chat. He said, "Fuck."
Time in effect, 16 rounds.
Yeah, that's what you did. You got fucked. Against the wall. Fuck
Enemy
outta
soldier incoming.
I hit one.
No kills, no kills.
Enemy destroyed.
I kind of like the AK-35 ISR. The ISR is fucking nice. I kind of disliked it when it first came out, but I kind of
You talking to? Oh, the ISR. Okay. Yeah.
ISR. It kind of grew on me, so.
I don't know. I kind of like this. EAGRT.
Get hunting.
By the way, we just need $200 to get a loadout.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah, I got the $200. Oh, you already. I hear you. Someone's in my building. They think they're slick. I heard them tactical reload.
Squad's in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
I heard him. I swear to God. I'm not crazy. Swear to God, I heard him reload. Come over here. Come over here. Do it up here. Do it up here.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I don't care that we saw that anymore. Take him a hold on. Yeah, I like it. It's a badass game.
Loadout drops on the way.
Wrong button. I love
Then
how.
there's
look,
another one up.
Yeah, it's like, look, it's right there. Cracked him.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I don't.
Confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
I see you. You ain't slick, B.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them.
Ay, coño. I was trying to stab him. Don't worry, I'm okay.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, he's dead. There's one. Let's.
Target down.
Alright,
Marking the rest of them.
Someone's here. Or was that you blind? Or was that you ziplining? Not ziplining, but grappled.
No, I didn't grapple.
Someone's here. Find me.
All squad mates are in the
I
safe
got
zone.
ears, dog.
Gas is moving. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Still confirmed. We've located the rest of
Why
them.
is my game glitching like pixelated? It looks so bad. Holy shit, hold on. Protect my body. My game glitches so bad. It's like not even funny. Graphics, view, quality, balance. Okay. Might as well put one right here.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hello.
Fire station price double.
Careful, someone. Right here.
Operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
damn, why is there so many people?
That part, my pixels are horrible right now. On the side.
Some of your squad is outside the safe zone.
God, it's like straining my eyes. In there. Enemy shot from the side.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the side. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Dumbass.
There's a guy in grapple.
You've made it to the top 10. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Resurgence is close. No more.
That guy ain't gonna hit me though.
I need plate. Thank you.
Oh, that dude had that gay ass shotgun too. That died by your claymore.
Just be careful. They're gonna grab that car until one of us is dead. One's dead. One's dead.
Move to the safe zone. Gas is
Dario, I want to
closing
get
in.
back in that fucking car. Do it.
5 squads still operational in the AO.
I sniped the guy out of the driver's seat. Hey, lighthouse. Keep him distracted. I got the guy in the lighthouse.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Wow, fucking double team.
Stay alive to bring up.
There's two by the fucking radio tower. Ain't no buy station either.
Nope. Sure?
Oh, I guess there is. It's up top though.
LDVR salvo ready for launch.
Gas is inbound.
MTO Kilo, FFE, 16 rounds.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
Oh, there
3 squads.
ain't no buy station now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No kills, EOM.
The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
fucking Lara Croft skin killed me.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Wow, now you're getting the gun constantly.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad zone.
Oh.
Ah, Lara Croft, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Hey, over here. What's that loadout? Oh, of course.
No, I got it sold out. Thank you, dude. So kind. Thanks for the generation, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Are you kidding me? No matter how many times I shot him, that punch should have killed him. He's in the hallway. Oh, he has the soul.
I'll wait to see. I'll wait until his ass comes up.
Surging. Go get your revenge.
Oh my god, my gun's out. Hold on. There we go, we're back. Oh my god, I'm downstairs. I must die. Yo.
No fucking way, bro.
It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy.
There's no way that dude killed me. He's probably gonna run up the stairway.
You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy soldier incoming.
There's two down underneath the walkway. Thank you. I'll take that. Fucking A. That fucking Lara Croft skin.
Watch the skies. Hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off.
Yo, I grappled down. Bull. I left without party, my bad. Bull fucking shit.
I don't know how that Lara Croft came back and fucking killed me.
There's two people. There was a guy that was the ghost skin that got you down really.
Always gotta come up from fucking behind.
I can't even press ready up.
How are you not party leader?
And you joined me, right?
I literally promoted you to party leader as you left.
No, fuck that.
You're like, fuck you, I'm doing this shit my own way.
That part.
I'm changing my shirt camo. Oh, this one will give me the bacon camo if I get it to level 250. Yeah, I don't even really use my double XP. I got 3 45s and 6 1 hour.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Check your gear and weapons. Deploying shortly.
Fuck out of my face. Dang.
Time's over. Now you deploy to the
I was not letting anyone fucking kill me. I had 3 guys shooting at me at once. I ran around the corner, popped around the corner, back towards them, killed the one dude, killed the next dude, and killed the third dude. Jeez. I'm slowly working my way up to like 20 bucks an hour.
Lucky fucking you.
I'm at like 17, 18, I think. You ain't that far behind.
Still pretty far.
Get out of here. I thought you were an enemy. I was about to turn and fucking start shooting you. Why do I keep on climbing over when there's a fucking wide open area that I can just run through? No, you have it on auto climb. You're the last one that played on my account and switched my settings.
No, what? No, I only sweat. Oh! Loadout crate. Sorry, what we were talking about?
I don't remember.
I just started trying to explain myself and I said, loadout crate.
We still ain't got enough for a loadout.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Enemy soldier incoming.
I don't care about that soldier. Fuck that soldier.
Hey, that soldier got money in his pockets. Hold on. The army gave him money.
But yeah, enough for a loadout though. Enough. I had 6,000 something. You got 7,000 something. 13,000. Oh, you got one of those too.
Loadout drop headed your way.
The fuck?
Located the rest of them. Head to the safe zone.
I haven't changed it. Well, I'm not like you. I didn't have the time to change it.
I got one.
Gaston 4-9 is low on fuel. Marks remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Bitch.
Good
Stay
kill.
down.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Oh, I got one plus I knocked one. survive without him.
You've got a loadout
Yeah,
drop
okay.
inbound.
Yeah, okay. See how fast you die. No, drop your plates. You say you don't need them?
There, I dropped a plate in a quarter.
Target down. Marking the rest of it.
I don't need no plates.
As I put fucking 2 plates in. Surprise, motherfucker.
Enemy destroyed.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hunt down the rest of it.
Hey, right here.
The area. Watch the skies.
He's up top.
Yeah, fuck you, kid.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I think I just hit someone with my claymore, too. Wait, do you got that one skin? Or is that just some random ass dude running around with the skin that we've been trying to get? Well, that dude jumped down, so I'm getting my fucking shit back. God damn, you scared the shit out of me.
Enemy dropping into the AO. 10 remain. You're almost done here.
That dude is fucking cracked.
Got your bitches! Skin snipe! All that movement for what? All that movement for what?
All that movement just to fucking die.
Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of it.
God, it makes it like kind of impossible to see. Oh my god, my graphics are taking a beating right now.
Buy sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Target down. Marking the rest of it. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
Fuck you, dude.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Oh, you're... You want to get fucking lit up too? Be my guest.